Hello, it's Phillip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers, and this evening I'm looking at a book from Edward Elgar Publications Limited which is called EU Public Procurement Law. It's now in a second edition, and this is the book here. There's the front cover, spine, and the back. The first edition obviously attracted some very substantial interest, so you can actually read about it on the back cover. That's the beginning of the book there. Then we start looking very quickly at the contents. There are 9 main chapters and then a conclusion. Then what you've got after that is an important preface, which is well worth looking at. Table of cases. Then of course after that we go straight in. Slightly different from some of the publications from Edward Elgar. You've got detailed footnotes down the sides here, which cover the main areas of public procurement within the EU. As I see, you can see an awful lot of directives mentioned there. All the basic information you're looking at in the footnotes is actually to justify the main statements being made. It doesn't have paragraph numbering, which is one thing I would have perhaps liked, but I think the book itself is an extremely helpful book. It runs into over 500 pages. You've got a detailed index at the back, and Christopher H. Bovis has tried very hard, I think, to produce a very useful book. One thing I found very interesting is the short conclusion at the back, because EU public procurement law is an essential component of the single market and European integration, and that's really what Mr. Bovis is setting out. We've given it a title which is on the web and various other places of special interest to practitioners, an overview of the legal framework of public procurement within the European Union. Now, I'm not going to read through the actual review itself, just to make a couple of points. It may not have occurred to non-practitioners, but as every practitioner knows, especially the EU practitioner, the delivery of public services depends on public procurement, and therefore the laws that govern it. We may well be oversimplifying the case here, but certainly this well-regarded book by Bovis expounds upon and clarifies it admirably. Edward Elgar are well known to produce very useful, very detailed information. That's very much part of where we're moving at the moment within the European Union, and always have done. The purpose of regulating procurement, says the author, is primarily to insert competitiveness into the relevant markets, the aim being to eliminate non-tariff barriers to trade, as well as preferential purchasing. All part of the ideal. Where we're going to be going in 10 years, I don't know, but I think this is a very useful book. Distinguished by its clarity and readability, this book puts public procurement firmly within a legal context, and is an important book for EU practitioners. It's been meticulously and extensively footnoted throughout, and I'd like to thank both Edward Elgar Publishing and Mr. Bovis for producing what is an excellent book in this important and detailed area of law. Thank you to all. Bye-bye.